Hey Logan, this is Scott Walker with Impact Late SEO. We met at BNI today, and in case Scott Nance watches this, hello Scott. I'm making this free video for you just to kind of show you guys what I do and how I could possibly help your guys' business. So I usually start with your website, talk about ads and Google Business Profile, and kind of go from there. So I hope at least this is informational for you. This is, if you were to refer any business to me, this is how I would start my sales process with them. So for starters, I always recommend adding more content to a website. And the reason for that is because Google loves to see content. Hey, look, I know that guy. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. So like personal injury attorneys, Ogden, Utah, with a location and a service. Those are what I call buyer intent keywords because they have a location and the service. And the other thing you can do is if you save images correctly, instead of it saying Nance law difference, that could say, personal injury attorney Ogden or personal injury lawyer Ogden, whatever it is. And that counts as content because it's embedded behind your photo. So I use a tool called Ahrefs to give me your analytics and show me where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up. You're currently at 10 domain rating or 10 strength and 0 trust, and that's due to your referring pages and domains. And if you don't know what those are backlinks. What a backlink is when one website links to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 14 keywords, and you're getting about 65 people to your website each month, which isn't too bad considering what they are. But the biggest one is Scott Nance. So yes, he's number one. That's great. That's a brand. So that's not like new people. Those are the people that already know you. The ones that I would recommend going after, which are doing pretty decent, are personal injury attorney Ogden, Utah, personal injury attorney Ogden, those type of things. These are the ones that I'd recommend having your website rank for if you were to do SEO for them. With that being said, I did do just a quick search of personal injury attorney Ogden. If you were to run ads, there's two ways to go. You have the Google screened and then the Google ads down here. The Google screened, there's a couple benefits to them, but not, pretty much if anyone clicks this button, it's about $200 to $300 per click. Where down here, you could get some better cost per clicks, but at the same time, it might take 3 or 4 clicks before you get a real lead, as opposed to up here, where if it's not a real lead, you can dispute it and you get your money back. So, but yeah, that's kind of the difference between here and here. I did want to just show you a quick search. This is just Weber County. I don't know if you're all over Weber County or if you're just in Ogden, but I know usually you guys have somewhat of a range. But yeah, for lawyers for auto accidents, there's 720 searches a month. Lawyers for personal injury, 260. Personal accident lawyer, 260. So, there's a couple thousand searches here each month. And that's just like 5 or 6 keywords, really. Slip and fall attorney, more slip and fall. And pretty much what you would do for ad groups, like you would have slip and fall ads be one. You would have ones that say attorney be different than the lawyer. And if it's personal accident or personal injury, those would also be broken down. The reason for that, you could get really specific with your target audience at that point, and then you can have each ad for each targeted audience as opposed to just kind of a general ad for everyone. And over here, you'd kind of see a price per click. For me, I try and go for a 5% click-through rate at least, and then a 20% conversion rate. So, looking at this, if you wanted to do some quick, easy math, if your top of page low bid is only $40 a click, then out of every 5 clicks would be a new lead. So you're looking at about $200 on the low end and upwards of $500 for a new lead on the high end. For the most part, what I see is something just a little bit over, so like $45 to $50, so it might be $250 per lead. we can look at that when you're ready for it, but I just wanted to kind of give you that for you. And then this is where we were talking about, Logan, the GBP. These are great when you get reviews, making sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same across the internet so you don't mislead Google. Updating weekly with branded images, geotagged images, things like that are great as well. And then adding your name, address, and phone number into directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, that type of thing helps because Google will start to trust you more. And it won't just be in your local area, it'll be in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the ads and the GBP, you get about 70% of traffic stops right here. So being up in these two spots is really beneficial for you guys for some brand awareness and also people who are searching for you. And it looks like Low Law Group is one of the top competitors for personal injury attorney Ogden. As you can see on their website, they have a lot more content on here. And so when you have more content, those buyer intent keywords, the authoritative backlinks and citations, you can kind of look and see, like right here to here are all what I call buyer intent, maybe not that one. But you can see there's probably about 100 searches with Ogden included. So with the Ogden, it would be SEO for your website. They could be on your GBP with or without Ogden in them. And then the ads don't necessarily have to have Ogden in them. So that's why there's so many more searches in the ads. So there's just 3 main services that I'd recommend for you guys, and I hope that this is beneficial for you guys. I'd be more than happy to do like a deep dive to see if, or a discovery call to see, if you guys are interested in any of these. Logan, I know you said you're kind of busy at the moment, but I'll get this over to you and we'll talk soon. Have a good one.